Alright, what are we doing, Gwendolyn? Gonna sneak up on mommy and scare her. Last week we discussed our upcoming trip to work on the school bus some more by getting into the budget a little bit and just discussing what we plan with that, as well as the floor plan and the layout. So if you missed that, go ahead and check it out by following the link up top. This week I'm just going to show you how to open some coconuts. It's something that we do around here. Heidi likes to meet a lot, and it's actually a pretty useful skill in a survival situation. There's plenty of coconuts in Hawaii, so they're always readily available. Yes?
Come here.
Gwendolyn's calling me. Where's Gwendolyn? Ouch, I got a machete, child. You're gonna cut yourself. Stop. I got a machete in my hand. Alright, and the reason I have a machete is because I'm gonna open some coconuts. Because it's the lazy day today. Because we're getting ready for our trip. Alright, that's too loud. And don't jump around me when I got a machete. We have these two fine specimens right here. I'm gonna open these up today. Some water in there. When they get old and brown like this, they get really woody and they taste really good. The meat gets thick. Heidi uses it to make yogurt. If you want to learn how to make yogurt from the young green coconuts, it's called spoon meat. You can also use other things like coconut, like cream at the store you buy. You can see that on the website. There is a post. Heidi made a blog post about that, so you can check it out.
Come, I want to show you a village that I made.
Oh, Gwendolyn's village. Actually, Mommy made the stuff, right? Out of ceramics.
Mommy made this and this and this and this and this. And
Cool.
I made this and this and this and this. And
Awesome. So to open a coconut, there's a lot of different ways to open coconuts. I like to use a machete. Here comes Gwendolyn screaming. I usually use a machete to open them. I also use these tools right here, so I just get a bucket to put the meat in, and any kind of cup will work. Measuring cup, regular cup, anything works. I use a knife to cut the meat out. There's the coconuts and a machete. Here's the water. I think I might have missed the video. I was trying to make a video of it, and I don't think I hit play or record, so there you go. So that's the water. I'll do the next one so you can see that one. Anyway, so here's what it looks like when you cut it open, and that's the white part is the meat. And I'm gonna open it up all the way so you can see what it looks like on the inside.
Stay back here,
Alan, do you want to throw the coconut?
Ooh, yummy.
Alan, you want to throw the coconut? Like this.
And I find if you split them into quarters like this, it's easier to get the meat out. See, it starts to pop out. Alright, so quarters. Take this one and quarter it.
Thanks, Mom.
Bring Penny around. Ooh, get me.
See, stuff goes flying, it's dangerous. I was gonna go a piece and went way over there. And stuff goes everywhere, so eye protection might be a good idea. I just close my eyes, I line up, and as I swing, I close my eyes. So it was a good idea to smell them. Way back.
It flew up on your head.
So you get these little pieces of shell. And you gotta break that thick part off. You do it with a knife.
What about this thick part?
Tastes way better than bagged coconut, and it isn't full of sugar.
See, it breaks off, and then that's the back side of the shell looks like, and that's edible.
What about this piece?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can break that off. I'm gonna take the shell off of this one.
Okay, back up.
Unbury the treasure of coconut.
So I use a, this is an old steak knife that was from a restaurant that Heidi used to work at years ago, and they were getting rid of their knives, so they were throwing them away, so she took a couple of them, I think. And so they work really good because they have this flat back on them, so you can I can push down and get a lot of leverage. See? It comes right out. Just got to be really careful because you can cut yourself. But that's why I use this knife. It's not very sharp, but it is serrated, and it would cut you if it came to it. I'll show you how to do these.
What?
Ellen buried her coconut, so I unburied it and gave it to Penny.
See? Pops right out.
Okay. How about you get them out and hand them to me, and I'll put them in the bowls.
Okay, good plan.
Teamwork, teamwork, teamwork. Daddy and kids. Teamwork, teamwork.
Almost like shucking an oyster. If you've ever shucked an oyster before. A little more stuck in the shell. But once it gets going, it goes pretty easily. Yeah, not as slimy. If you've ever eaten a raw oyster. Sweeter for sure.
Ellen is the coconut collector.
Watch this. He cuts the coconut out and then he gives it to me and I put it in the bowl.
Ellen is burying her coconut. What you doing, Ellen? It's under there?
I gave it to Penny.
I'm just eating the coconut.
So, in a survival situation, if you have coconut trees around, you have food.
These are beautiful coconut trees.
Worst case scenario,
We have what?
if you gotta eat,
3.
you get a lot of food from one coconut tree.
And back there, we used to have another one. And we have bananas back there. Pineapples. All of it here. And there's Penny eating her coconut. She likes to chew on the husks. Like dog bones.
See, this is the part that people see when you buy one at the store. This is just, they take all this outer shell off. This stuff is really good if you break it up. It's really good kindling. You can use it to start a fire in a pinch. When it's dry, that stuff burns really, really well.
And they have companies that turn this into bowls.
Yeah, see, it's pretty hard. But
You
this
can
is
use
what,
it as a bowl.
the outside of this is what you see if you buy one of these at like a regular grocery store in the mainland. They take this outer husk off and all you see is the nut itself.
When these are brown like this, the coconut is hard. When the husk is green, then you have
Yeah, we talked about this.
spoon meat. And that's what I like to make coconut yogurt out of.
See, sometimes the shell gets stuck, so you gotta pop that off. This one might be a little hard because it's more rounded. So when I quarter them, I try to get it where it's more flat. See, like these, I can kind of get under it easier. And when it's rounded like this, it's a little harder to cut it out, but we'll see.
What you doing, Halloween?
She's putting rocks in that coconut shell. I gave her that coconut shell. So she can put some rocks in it and make a coconut and rock pie.
You know, this one's coming out pretty easy. Sometimes they're really hard to get out of the shell. They stick really well. But this one's actually coming out pretty easily. But see, it's in the bottom of this bowl right here, so you can't quite get the knife underneath it.
Look, Mom, I'm making that.
So it tends to break up.
Coconut pie? Let's show their coconut pie. Making a coconut pie?
And now the amazing coconut will do the done magic.
Ooh. Don't do that.
Yeah.
We're gonna breathe all that in.
See, it popped right up.
This is love. Johnny opening coconuts for me.
You know you got it made when your wife prefers coconut meat to diamond necklaces and earrings.
Yep. Oh wait, here's my diamond right here.
Here we go. And that's how you open coconuts. Older coconuts. Hattie's gonna take that. See, that was 2 coconuts, and you got all of this meat. And Hattie does all kind of stuff with it.
I like to take the coconut and put it in the food processor and blend it up, and then I freeze it in bags and add it to shakes and smoothies. We used to add it to dog food. I put it in the girls' popsicles. And then I like to make coconut milk yogurt or coconut yogurt out of it. It's delicious. You could make energy balls, all kinds of stuff out of it. It's really good. It's really good for you. One of our friends told us that we need to cut down this vine on the coconut tree because it'll kill the tree.
I don't care.
Aww, I know it's sad. It'll climb all the way up to the top and strangle the tree, Gwendolyn.
And the rats run up the tree and they eat the coconut. It's an easy way for them to get up.
Gwendolyn, show us your path.
Running, running, running.
What are those rocks? What are they made out of? Hey, girl.
Running, running, running. As fast as I can be. Running, running, running. As fast as I can go and be.
What are the rocks made out of?
I don't know.
Coral.
These rocks are made out of coral. And I just line them up.
Look at that one. Yay!
You want to see a rumbling rock?
Rumbling?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you need to move. And Penny needs to move. Watch out, Penny! It's a rolling egg!
Ooh, Ellen, you're gonna drop that on your toes.
No.
That's funny looking. You have some really long hair, Johnny.
Wait, Ellen, let's do it together. No, you can't start. You gotta start from here. Okay.
This is makeshift bowling.
Big rock and little rock.
Hooray!
I won because my rock went the farthest.
And why did your rock go the farthest?
Because it's heavier.
Yes, very good.
If you like this video, make sure to subscribe.
And
Thanks for watching.
give a thumbs up.
Ah!
And give a thumbs up. Say it and give a thumbs up.
And give a thumbs up.
Good job. Ellen, do
Thanks
this.
for watching this video.
Ellen, look.
Thanks for watching this video.
Ellen, give a thumbs up.
Ooh.
No.